How everybody doing out there in YouTube land? This is GW Transport. Getting ready for a DOT inspection, and I needed to put some brakes on my truck. OEM brake shoes. Man, I got the wrong. I could have been done with this job tonight, but I got the wrong. The man gave me the wrong freaking brake shoes. So I got the. That happens sometime. Now these brake shoes, these is the best ones that was on the truck. And I think the reason being that is because they wasn't adjusted right at first. But the drum, the lip's not that big on the drum either. You know, that's the best drum on the truck. So I had to go in my escrow to get this job done, but I can't do it tonight because man gave me the wrong freaking brake shoes. I got to go back and exchange them in the morning. So anyway, finish this job tomorrow. I'm using the truck air. This job is going super slow because the air gun needs more air, but I did manage to get the I got tire gun. I used to have a compressor in the back of my truck, but I stopped doing for like 7-8 years. I stopped doing mechanic work. So the truck was just sitting up in the apartment complex and people were stealing shit off of it. So I decided to get rid of the truck and keep the tools. And I had a big old, I think it was a 50-gallon tank, 30-gallon tank. I had a big-ass compressor, and I just left that in the back of the truck. Because I ain't had nobody, I just sold that with the truck, you know. So I said I was going to rent me a compressor to get this job done. But then I said, no, I use a truck. I seen another guy use the truck to take some steer tires off. It's really slow. It's really slow using a truck. I tried to hook this compressor up to the inverter on this truck, and it blew the fuse, bus fuse, so I got to go find the bus fuse put on this truck. I can be doing that. But I sure hate to pack all this shit to back up and put it up. But that's what I'm gonna have to do. Yeah, man. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Pack it back up and put this shit back up. So, you know, I got the old, you know, the airline you buy at any truck stop with the glad hand on it and the quick connect. And I got this. I went to a parts house and put this together for my tire gun. Truck just don't push enough air. It pushed enough air to get these lug nuts off. Now when I put them back on, I'm gonna have to put a torque wrench on them before I go anywhere. I'm gonna have to get them tight as I can and put a torque wrench on them. Now I'm experienced enough with a tire gun. I can get them tight enough to go down the road and get them put a torque wrench on them, or I'll go buy me a torque wrench, you know, or borrow a torque wrench or something like that. Or I get a breaker bar and tighten them down. Yep, I could do that. So, you know, I'll get the tire gun when I go back, tighten them up real good with the tire gun, and then get me a breaker bar and tighten them down. The shop may let me use a torque wrench. I'll use a torque wrench to tighten them down. Well, I could call a guy with a freaking tire truck to come out here with his torque wrench and tighten them down with his torque wrench. I could do that too. So I know a tire guy I can call to have that done. So I got to put all this shit back up, go find the bus fuse for my inverter so I can have my microwave when I get ready to go back out, you know what I mean? The brake drums is good, but the shoes is the wrong ones. So that's what GW Transport doing out here today. It's a nice day out here. It's a nice day. Being an owner-operator ain't easy. When you're not driving, you got work to do. These people here, this car lot over here, they be racing down here like they on NASCAR testing these cars out. Watch this guy. If it's a race car, they really be going, with a sports car, they really be hitting this track. I'm surprised ain't nobody had no wreck. I wonder sometime if the transmission ain't bad on some of these cars, they will be bad when they get through racing down this freaking track. There goes another one. Hope everybody having a good day out there in YouTube land. Boy, I used the hell out of that damn escrow. I had to get that escrow. Sure did. Got to get back on the road. There's good loads out there, but I got to get that 90-day inspection, so I wish I could have got this job done today. And then I'm going to take it down to TA Loves and get my inspection done. Everybody have a blessed day out there. I'll holler at y'all later. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I went back and got those correct brake shoes, put them on the truck with the drum. They say that drum is like 15% cooler because it's got the air holes all the way around. The correct drum looks nice. I'll be ready to go up to Virginia when I get through with this job. Yeah, these brake shoes got a lot of meat on them. Look at that. So I just got 3 more to go. I'm finna finish the job. I'll holler at y'all later, YouTube. What's up with it, YouTube? Hope everybody out there in YouTube land doing good. I'm up here in Missouri right now. It's cold as hell, 30 degrees. Well, I got that brake job done. My tire gun wouldn't take off like 2 lug nuts. I called my tire guy. He didn't charge me but $60 to come out. He said things is slow. I guess after the holidays, things is slow. My tire man came out, took them other lug nuts off, finished that brake job, put the tires back on. He tightened everything down. He checked the torque on them. I went down to the inspection, get a federal inspection. Everything was cool. I had them. They even rechecked the torque on my lug nuts for free. Guy didn't charge me nothing to check the retorque the lug. I guess because I gave him a tip. Check my lug nuts for free, and I'm good to go. I'm good to go. So I'm ready to roll. It's time to burn brakes and burn rubber. Coming up and down them hills around Virginia. I heard a message last night on TikTok, and it's true. But I want to expand on it. This is about going to heaven. In my opinion, and according to the Bible, you don't know, nobody is going to heaven by the things that they have done, by the good things that they have done. Nobody's going to heaven by the prayers that they have done or the good things that they have done. The only way you're going to get to heaven is that the Creator in heaven finds grace and mercy on you. But it ain't going to be because of the prayers or the good works. It ain't going to be because of the prayers that you send up to the Creator or your good works. It's going to be through, according to the King James Bible, through Christ. Believing on Christ, whatever you think his name is, the Creator know what's in your heart and what you believe. Whether you call him Jesus or you call him Yeshua, Hamashiach, whatever you call him, the Creator know why you call him that and what's in your heart. And that's how you have to, that's who you have to believe on. And the Bible says, according to how you forgive and you give mercy, that's what you're going to get on Judgment Day. Now, we have to remember that. It's easy to forgive some things, and it's hard to forgive others. Now, this is the key. If you want leeway on forgiveness in Judgment Day, you got to learn how to forgive the things that are really hard to forgive. Because that get out of jail free card that you think that you have is not going to work. You're going to need a points card, in my opinion, on Judgment Day. And your points card got to have Christ's blood on it, and it's got to have the chip on it. Is going to show the type of forgiveness that you have issued out. Not the easy things that you have forgiven. The people that you have forgiven that you couldn't possibly forgive and you let go. According to the Bible, according to how you forgive others, that's how you're going to be forgive. So you remember that when you're going through this thing we call life. And when you need a little extra to keep you going, Gatorade ain't going to get it all the time. You pray up to Christ and you tell him what you need. And if you don't get it the first time, you keep hollering and he'll come help you. All you truck drivers out there, stay prayed up. Ask the Creator to roll shotgun with you. And I'll holler at y'all later.